Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards and I'll also read one from Anna Start's pack as well for some extra guidance from the universe. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So I'm asking now for the first card, which is 20, and this is Judgment in the traditional tarot card deck. The second card is the Two of Swords, refusing to see. And the third card is again the Three of Wands, take the lead. So we have the 20, this is Judgment. So we've travelled through the journey of the tarot card deck, and this is the next to the last card. This is the next to the World. So we've been asked to look back and claim our power back from every time we've given our power away, whether it is through a lack of love for ourselves or trying to please others. This is a karmic card asking us now to raise up and start to listen to our higher self, our higher guidance. We are being guided, and this is the beautiful golden light of the sun, which is coming all the way from the central sun and coming through our sun and into our earth atmosphere, and we are soaking up this energy, and it is empowering us, and it is bringing us into alignment with our higher self, to listen to our higher self. We are going through a karmic time, so how we are responding or reacting during this time or any time now, we're seeing that what we give out comes back. We are seeing that our thoughts create our reality around us. So to really come within, listen to that higher guidance, that loving guidance, and then this is a time of blossoming, moving on into new phases of our lives. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is conflict. Sometimes we're not willing to see the truth of things. And as we've moved through the layers and we have gained clarity, we're seeing now that the old paradigms of control, of false beliefs and old programming are creating a heaviness within us. We are seeing that those old ways are not creating peace within ourselves or on our planet, not creating health. In fact, they're creating sadness. So we've been asked to take our gaze away from conflict, find peace within ourselves, use our imagination for our visions, have the visions of New Earth. This is refusing to see. So sometimes we are going through our old programs and we are not seeing them. There is a lot of Aries energy, a lot of fire energy. Jupiter is in Aries at this time, so things being expanded. And we're being asked to look at, where are we not being compassionate? Where are we maybe criticizing ourselves or life? where we are not being compassionate, or where we perceive people not being compassionate towards us. The Two of Swords is one of conflicting thoughts that really this light is bringing up at this time. This is a major card, this is a minor thoughts going round and round, the old dialogue circulating round our head, feeding us with those low vibrational thoughts, feelings that block us from moving on into the next phase of our lives. Looking at where fear is playing out in our lives and in the world. And as we start to see through the illusion and use our imagination and connect with our higher self and listen to the guidance of our higher self, the old ways of falseness start to collapse because they're now too heavy for us to carry. They're too heavy a burden for us to carry in our lives now. They're weighing heavy in our heads, in our hearts, on our shoulders, and on our health. And we see now fears, anxieties that stem from our thoughts, the false thoughts that we have, those false beliefs that we have no place in our lives anymore. It's too heavy. It's too painful. We're now choosing better, and we're being asked to take the lead here. Move our attention away from anything that is disturbing us. Focus on the direction in which we find the most peace, harmony, and take a lead on that. Take a lead from moving away from conflict. Starting now to use peace as our guidance, as our compass in our lives. And this brings beautiful energy. We are now moving away from the old because we know the old is not working for us. It is not beneficial. Those false beliefs are not beneficial for us in any way, shape or form. And we're starting to move away from them now, knowing that we are divinely guided. And to just let go of the resistance of actually stepping into our joy, feeling guilty for making decisions that actually make us happy. We're so used to making decisions for everyone else. Now is the time we're being asked to take the lead now. And this is the Three of Wands. Really focusing on our direction, listening to our spirit guides, our angels, our higher self, and listening to that guidance and then following it with love. The beautiful light there that is here, and this is coming from her hands and also coming from the hands here. So using our hands to create a beautiful life, and everything that we touch, we leave our imprint. And as we let go of the lower conflicts, even though they may seem small, they weigh heavy. This is a minor card, but if we do not cleanse it, it becomes heavy and creates lots of blocks in our lives. So we're being asked to take the lead, allow love to guide us. And then we have 19, the sun. Again, this beautiful energy of the sun coming through. We're on the solstice. Lots of upgrades, activations are occurring. And during this time, the veil is very thin between the material and the spiritual. And it's easier for us to connect with our higher self, for us to connect with our higher powers. The sun brings blessings, and this is what we're all moving through now, focusing on the blessings in our lives. The sun brings growth, happiness, fulfillment, and you can see her solar plexus is there, is guiding her with that beautiful light of the sun, as our solar plexus is the sun, our sun. So lots of beautiful healing from our thoughts that only block this energy and serve no purpose. And this is the collapse of the old paradigms, because they are not creating happiness. They're not helping in any way. We're moving towards the joy and the peace and the upliftment. And as we're going through this time, we're choosing better thoughts. So we have got a new dialogue going on in our head, one that's coming from our higher self, that is telling us that everything's going to be okay. Don't need to think about next week. We don't even need to think about the next 10 minutes. We don't need to think about the past. We're here now, moving and changing. As we change within, we change our lives. We change our reality. We bring in this beautiful energy of the sun, and the sacred sun, the spiritual sun, that is downpouring of light. With each particle of light that we see outside, there is infinite wisdom, healing, divine intelligence, codes, activations, and our head will want to block it because it's so used to going into the old habits of the old thought forms that create a stagnant life. So we're being asked to see the truth, to see the beauty of this energy that is flowing to earth, creating upliftment. Yeah, as we take in more light, things will come to the surface, but don't dwell there. Go out into nature, connect with nature, connect with the vibration of peace, of tranquility. And if we're finding it hard to connect with peace and stillness, just take nice deep breaths. And with every in-breath, we're taking in this beautiful light, divine love, the love of God. It's coming all the way from the galactic core. Breathing in this light of God, of the divine, and exhaling peace, and using and bringing that beautiful momentum of drawing in the love of God, bringing it into our hearts, allowing our hearts to soften and open, and exhaling peace into our energy fields. There is beautiful movement happening positive movement happening. We're being asked to unplug from the old ways of overthinking, overanalyzing, looking for things going wrong, not trusting. They are all limiting beliefs, very limiting beliefs, and they will keep us stuck. And those paradigms now are collapsing because we are now no longer willing to be stuck. We're realizing our potential, and this fire energy of Aries and Jupiter is helping us to ignite that passion, to light up our soul purpose, our soul mission, to guide us. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, bringing in new ideas, new beginnings. And Jupiter is there with the expansion, giving us the energy to actually walk our path and choose joy and choose things that uplift us. So beautiful reading. And now I'm asking the universe for a message, for some guidance for our highest and greatest good, for the collective, or anyone who views this video. There we have spiritual messages. Observe limiting thoughts. This is what we're being asked to do. Observe them. Don't start then believing them. Their thoughts, their illusion, their own memories, their thought forms that are no longer serving us. We are being asked to really go beyond now. Pick new thoughts, just like we would. And as we're picking these new thoughts, we're planting these beautiful seeds of manifestations into our consciousness, into the fertile field of the universe. And we're moving through now, and we're breaking through that membrane that has held us stuck in limiting beliefs, in old false beliefs of ourselves and everything that's occurring all around us. We're being asked to listen to our spirit messages, the ones with unlimiting potential, because that's who we are. We are all born with gifts. We're all unique. And it's time now to go in and tap into those gifts that bring us so much joy and bring us so much happiness. So any limiting beliefs, be aware, not trusting, criticizing, judgment, even being sarcastic around someone. That is a limiting belief. It's a energy that is not positive. So watch how you're thinking. Be mindful. Use your imagination. Go out into nature and daydream. That is how we receive these beautiful upgrades. Sit and daydream. Stare at a beautiful flower. Quieten your mind and allow these activations to occur. So we have 20, that's 39, 42, 44, 70, 78, 15, 6. We're being reminded that our material needs will always be met, not to worry, not to go into that energy of lack, because this energy that's coming in maybe bringing things up of old habits coming in of worry, of complaining, and now it's to shift those old habits and choose new good habits of wholesome thoughts, of really speaking about the beauty of the world, the good things that are happening in the world. Raising up now. We can only do it for ourselves. No one can do it for us. And this is where we are now, pushing through that membrane into those higher timelines. Just a little bit more. Moving and aligning with our thoughts. And then creating those beautiful visions in our heads. Giving a good sprinkling of our heads. Getting rid of those thoughts that clutter us and exhaust us. And painting beautiful bright colours there in our minds, beautiful visions that really bring peace within. And if we all start doing that, we will have heaven on earth, first and foremost within us, and then it will resonate all around us. So beautiful time. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the solstice, because it will be, we've reached that peak and it lasts for about 4 days, and then we start to move again into the new seasons. So I'm sending so much love. Thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.